will come to me. Now this all comes from the law of attraction, so I know there's a huge misunderstanding when I explain this, and my tattoo is itching, and something I'll have to explain to you guys later on, but I'm just trying to give you a brief summary as to how I manifest things in my life.
Alright guys, so like, don't mind me. I'm just gonna be sitting here talking to you guys for a second. But I guess as far as like a Q&A, and all the questions are by me. So first one, my name is Moses Vega. Where am I from? I'm from Yonkers, New York. If you guys have ever heard about it, give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are from there, leave a comment. Was born and raised in Yonkers, New York, and when I was 14 years old, my mom decided to move us to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I went to high school there. And right after high school, my mom kicked me out of the house, so I went to go live with my dad, and my pops lived in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I went to BCC, if you guys are familiar with that, and that's kind of like how my life was at. But in New York, I was born in, like I said, Yonkers, New York. I was raised on Highland Avenue, so if you guys know, again, thumbs up. After that, I moved to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I went to Central Dauphin High School. After that, like I said, I went to go live with my dad in Fort Lauderdale, went to Broward Community College, and then bounced around between there and back at my mom's place after I got a little bit more mature and stopped being a dick face. I went to HAC, which is Harrisburg Area Community College, for a little bit. I did a lot of prereqs there for pre-veterinary medicine, and I was on my way to go to Cornell University before I dropped out of college. So that's a schooling background. Brother, sister, I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters, Lolita, Isabella, Danny, and Ethan. Love them to death. And the reason why, I get this question asked all the time, the reason why I dropped out of college was to pursue business. That's not necessarily scholastic business, and I'll get into like what that means, but just to kind of do shit on my own terms, you know, like everyone has like that sense of freedom or wants to experience that sense of freedom, and I just noticed that when I went to go live with my father, I went to go work at a private jet charter, and a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of ballers. And I remember this one guy came in to, I thought honestly he was gonna ask for an application to do what I was doing. I was called a lineman, by the way. And he said, no, dude, like my plane is out there, I wouldn't go take it for a spin. And I totally blew my mind. I asked him, you know, what do you do for a living? And of course in that industry, you get to know like a lot of high-end clientele, and you're not really supposed to ask them what they do, but I said, I don't care, you know, like I might not ever get this opportunity to ask him. So he said he makes plastic prescription bottles for medicine, and something so like niche oriented and like so specific that makes money, like God. So for him to have his own Learjet was just mind blowing. So that was to me like the turning point in my life. I've always wanted to do something on my own terms and to really figure out that these people were winning because they were doing things on their own terms. That totally like, you know, flipped the switch on my mind. So I dabbled in like network marketing and stuff like that. Hated it. That's a, you know, a whole scheme on its own, if you guys know what that is. And when I had other businesses other than this that were, honestly, they didn't even get off the ground. But the thing that made me start this, like hat customization and stuff like that, was I was in the delivery room waiting for my daughter to be born. And if you guys are young parents, you know how scary and daunting it is to know like a life is going to be now depending on you. So you kind of get your shit together real quick. So that's exactly what I did. Hats did not come to mind. I wanted to become a jeweler for some odd reason, and that obviously was short-lived, that ambition. So I started to kind of think about my strengths. And being raised in New York, we had a heightened sense of fashion, more so I guess street fashion, because if you weren't, I mean, New York is so I don't want to say vague, but like really like oriented on what you're wearing. If not, you're gonna get roasted or you're gonna get slayed, and no one wants that. So you kind of gonna have to keep up with the latest fashion trends if you don't want to be made fun of. And as a kid, I hated that, but now as an adult, I kind of appreciate that pressure in a way, because I started thinking, you know, I was always good with my hands. I was always good at being creative, to a sense, and I thought I used to always love wearing hats. So why not do something with that? I started researching, you know, different things that people were doing with hats, and I didn't see a ton of stuff. So I started thinking, okay, like what if I just customize the brim of the hat? And I was like, all right, cool. So what I ended up doing was I decided to follow that path. And when that came about, I started to save some money. I spent my $2,000 from my tax refund check, and I got the sewing machine here and some snakeskin. And I started dabbing in that. Then I found out, I just started to research my competition. That's when I discovered someone who was doing it before me. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But that didn't stop me. I said, okay, his hats are very, very expensive because of the type of people that he manages. So I said, I want to offer the same quality, but I obviously couldn't play in that same price field he was at. So after that, I mean, that's history right there. Like, it just kept growing and growing and growing. I just it took me a while to go from not knowing how to sew on a sewing machine because I had no experience to now being able to maneuver around this machine and kind of create something that I like and I would be proud to offer people. So I've been doing that for about 4 years now, and to be honest, every time I'm at this machine, I'm on YouTube, and I'm watching like fitness related YouTube channels. I'm watching people like Matthew Santoro, which are like he calls it like edutainment or something like that, where you're learning something, but you know, through his comedic delivery. I watch a lot of like Rachel David, which is his really good friend. Just like a lot of cool stuff on YouTube that I like, and I literally spend maybe like 20 hours a day on YouTube. So I said, you know what, I want to be a part of that community. I want to offer the world an insight on what like the day-to-day stuff that I do is, and that's when I started picking up a camera, and this is just like the beginning videos of me on YouTube. So I guess for those of you guys that are watching, thank you guys for your continued support. Even though at this particular point in time I have like 30 subscribers, which I'm proud of every single one of them. So I guess thank you. I really do appreciate it. Brand new day. It's Monday. I just came from the gym. I started the day off really good, and I need to get back to work. So right now I got my, I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna find out. I knew it. It's my Italian lambskin. Got the black and the red. I don't know if this is mine or one of my clients, but I'm gonna sit that there until I get a confirmation call. I'm so disorganized right now, man. Like, I'm sorry. This whole look. Whole place gotta get cleaned up. All of that. So, as far as right now, I have to finish up a couple of hats. These hats that you guys saw yesterday, which were Salim's hats, this one and all the other whimsical pieces, they have to get shipped out today. I have to catch an Uber over to the post office, and not unfortunately, but I have my daughter with me, and I'm gonna have to put the car seat in the Uber. It's gonna be a really hectic day. I'm gonna take you guys along with it. But for right now, I'm going to package up Salim's hats, print out the label. I have to finish up this AK-47 dad hat, which is my own personal line. If someone happened to cop, thank you very much if you're watching this. And I don't know, I have a ton. I just have to check my to-do list that I do every day prior to the next day. Think about it. Alright, so this is the finished product. Do wanted the strap in the back. The dad hats don't typically come with the strap in the back, but he requested it, and he actually ordered it like extra long, so you can see like that's just like dumb long, no homo. God, when you have kids, look at all this crazy mess. No, go ahead. Yeah. You guys ever seen a Muslim brush his teeth? They do it really weird. Yo, show them how they do it in Israel. Yo, come here real quick. Ew. Oh God. He's preparing for the prayer. Come on, dog. We got kids. Also, I'm gonna be donating a whole bunch of my clothes. So if you have any clothes that you want donated, give them to me, and I'll just deliver them. Or me and Nico will deliver them. Or if I gotta catch an Uber, I'll do that. But like, there's a lot of clothes out here. I don't even know if you wear. Oh. But I don't wear a lot of my clothes, so especially like Danny left, and Danny has like a whole bunch of stuff here. So I need to deliver that. You know, instead of just throwing them out, you may as well give them to someone who might use it. So as you can see, boom, all this right here, all that is, I don't even know whose stuff that is. It's between Nico and Nav's. The wall right there, you have all the hats there. Everything's gonna be set up properly. I'm gonna try to turn this into a studio thing until we find further use for the room, because this is like a spare room. Hey, Pedro, what's going on? It's a Lyft driver? Hey, what's going on? I just requested you, and all right. Yeah, I just requested you. I got a car seat. Is that okay? All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so it's raining out there. I got water on the lens. It's raining out right now. It's freaking pouring. I use Lyft this time versus Uber because I got like a promotional code. So I'm about to head downtown to the post office. I really have to switch out my P.O. box because for some reason I'm still using a P.O. box downtown because our gym used to be downtown, so it was convenient at that time. You could keep going straight. I'm sorry. It's a lot easier that way. And since we don't go to the gym downtown no more, I don't know why I still have a P.O. box open there. But I'm gonna see if they have one closer to the gym I'm at now. But right now it's just one of those dreary days. Not really sunny like it normally is, but gotta deliver this box and that one down there. All right, so like I'm like kind of pissed off right now because I caught the Lyft all the way downtown, which is like 25 minutes away from my house, to go to the post office that I said that I have no reason going to. My package was not even there, right? So I get to the line and the lady's like, hey, you know, obviously, you know, what can I help you with? And I said, hey, I looked at my P.O. box and I'm supposed to have a package here, but it's not. And can you check in the back for me? She was like, nope. I was like, okay, why not? She was like, because I don't know what I'm looking for. And I'm like, okay, you just asked me what I'm looking for. So I said, okay, look, my P.O. box is $14.99. I definitely have something back there. So, you know, all crazy, she gets like, you know, she goes back there, she comes back in, and she's like, nope, not there. And like the whole time, all right, like, I know you may not have the best job in the world, but I was taught, do it to the best of your abilities, do it kind-heartedly, and you know, you're there to work, you're there to provide a service to your customers, and that post office is notorious for their bad reviews, and I don't want to add to that because I'm all about spreading positivity, but that lady was just so unruly. Like, it was not like she says, you know, if I walk up to the counter and I'm like, hey, look, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for a package. You know, normally a normal person would be like, okay, you know, help me figure out what you're looking for so I can further help you. Granted, I didn't have a tracking number at the time. So instead of just saying, nope, like that's all she said was nope. I was like, wow, like, lady, are you serious? So anyway, she goes back there, nothing comes back, so I hop in the Uber, all pissed off because I spent $25 getting down there. I come back home, and the package that I'm looking for, I say, hey, look, I need the tracking for it because it's been a couple days. She sent me the tracking. It was there 2 days ago, and they decided not to put the slip in the box. So now I have to go back all the way over there. I'm not gonna go back today because I'm not gonna spend another $25. It's gonna be $50 to get one package. No way. And what I wanted to work on today was this beauty right here. Let me see if it'll focus. I think I showed you guys earlier, but just to see. This right here, I love the Mighty Ducks, not necessarily as a team, but I used to watch a cartoon as a kid, and the guy wanted something dope to go with this, so I'm excited to kind of put that together, and you guys are going to see how that comes out real quick. Alright, so you can see the whole main goal was to detach the hat from the brim part here. What I'm going to end up doing is taking off the fabric off of this brim and using, let me see if I can take it off a little bit right here. That's hard. I'm going to end up using my blade to kind of cut it off. But inside has like a little plastic insert which keeps like the brim rigidity nice and stiff, and that's what kind of creates like the flat brim hats. And so as you can see, like everything here I try to do is like I try to keep it as authentic as, if I can talk, as authentic as possible. Because you have things, I'm not going to mention no brands, but you have like these stickers that you can put on the brim without having to do any type of deconstruction. And that's cool and all, but the whole main reason behind headquarters is I wanted to kind of keep it authentic. And I wanted to, if you did get like a custom headquarters hat, it looks like you bought it from the factory like that. And no one is supposed to tell that it's a custom job. Guys, if there's anything most important about hats, this. Or these. Have it. The hat is 100% done right now, and as you can see, the client wanted black python skin on top and metallic silver at the bottom, and I believe it goes really well with the hat itself because obviously you have the black crown, then you also have like the lighter whites from the mask on there, and in the back he wanted the matching python strap with the lambskin as well with a gold buckle. Please give this video a thumbs up. You guys can follow me at HQ Clothiers on Instagram and also Moses_Vega on Instagram. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. And if you guys wanted to contact me directly, hqclothiers@gmail.com is the email. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.